Hi, I'm Nixie, and today I'm going to be looking at Wave 3 of the Barbie Looks dolls. Now, I love the Signature Looks range. I just think they're such pretty dolls, and they are all made-to-move dolls. So as soon as they went on sale, I bought the whole set, and they arrived this week. So let's have a look at them. So this set contains dolls 13 through to 18. Looking at the back of the box, you can see this set contains 2 Ken dolls and 4 Barbie dolls. The back of the box says, Barbie Looks Wave 3 is a curated collection of dolls, each with a bold, bright look and style personality. The on-trend fashions feature photo-worthy details, and with poseable, articulated bodies, they inspire the stylist within. Barbie Looks dolls are ready to style, pose, photograph and pose. And they're certainly not lying about the colour. So Wave 1 of the Looks dolls was a black and white palette, Wave 2 was black and silver, and then, as you can see, Wave 3, they have gone all out with the colour. So without further delay, let's just get these dolls out of the boxes because I really want to have a look at them. And here they all are out of the box. Each doll comes with a certificate of authenticity. These are black label dolls, and it says, this certifies that your Barbie Looks doll was created through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. All of the dolls come with these doll stands, and for the Kens, they do have these slightly larger ones. So all of the doll stands are white, which is new for this wave. The previous 2 waves had these black doll stands. I'm guessing just because they're all so colourful, they wanted a slightly brighter looking stand to go with them than the darker one. Overall, I think this is quite a cute set of dolls, but let's have a look at them all individually so we can see them in depth. Let's have a look at these dolls numerically, starting with doll number 13. This doll, she has the standard made-to-move body, and she's got a face sculpt of Victoria. She has green eyes, teal eyeshadow, and a red lipstick. She's got this lovely curly ginger hair that's got a little elastic band as a hairband. Her hair is just a little bit flat from being in the box, but we can just sort of zhuzh that up. She does have these cute freckles, which are just quite faint and naturalistic, so if you can hopefully see those on camera. She is wearing this yellow and purple V-neck sleeveless top that is sewn together to attach to a red leather effect skirt, and they're all velcroed in the back. And for her shoes, she has these teal blue wedges. When I first saw this doll, I did think she had a slightly harsh looking face, but the more I look at her, I actually really like her. She's grown on me a lot. So I'm pleased. I think she's quite a nice doll. Next up, we have doll number 14. She is also standard body made to move Barbie, and she's got the face sculpt L. She has brown eyes and a sort of 2 different colour blue eyeshadow. She's got these lovely glossy lips, and for her hair, it's sort of an afro puff here, and it's got sort of a light brown at the bottom and dark brown at the top. So you've got nice 2-tone going on there. Clothes-wise, she's got this blue and magenta top that's being held up by these clear plastic straps, and she's got some flared magenta trousers. Both do up at the back with Velcro. As you can see, her flare trousers are quite wide and possibly come down a little bit too long. Her shoes are these purple platforms with this little buckle detail. She's a cute doll, and I really love those lips. I think just that sort of lip gloss, like shiny effect, is really cool. Doll 15 is a petite Barbie, and she has the face sculpt Carl. Now, I did have a Google because I was intrigued, as most of the other face sculpts for Barbies are feminine names. The Carl one was because the original time the face sculpt was used was for a doll designed by Karl Lagerfeld, the fashion designer. She has brown eyes, and her eyeshadow, it's a gold metallic at the top and a copper metallic at the bottom, which is quite a pretty little shimmer to it, and she has quite a bright pink lipstick. Her hair is 2-tone, being brown with these blonde streaks, and is just pulled up at the top. She is wearing a blue and pink dress that just goes over one shoulder, and it velcros in the back. For her shoes, she has these yellow high heels with this little buckle detail. Personally, I always do quite like the petite Barbies. There just seem to be something a little bit more delicate about them, which is just sweet. Last up for the Barbies in this set is doll number 16. She is a curvy Barbie. She has the Andra face sculpt, which is the same as this Barbie from Wave 2. She has blue eyes, very dramatic blue eyeshadow, which is really pretty. She's got these pink lips. Her hair is blonde and very curly. It's also a little bit flat from being in the box, so like the first Barbie, she's just going to need to zhuzh it up at the back. She is wearing a teal green v-neck top that's just ruched at the front here, and lilac shorts. Now unfortunately, these two are sewn together, and they're velcroed in the back here. But it is a bit of a disappointment because I personally thought this was quite a nice top, and I was looking forward to using it in combinations with other trousers or skirts, but because it's sewn together, that's now not possible. So that was quite a pity. Now her shoes are pink wedges, and they've got this interesting sort of almost reptilian texture going on here. I do think this doll is very pretty. I did like this face sculpt on the Wave 2 doll, so I don't mind seeing it again in Wave 3. Her hair is quite fun with all these curls. The problem is as soon as you try and brush it, it does lose the definition, which is a pity. Now you may have noticed that Wave 3 doesn't come with any tall dolls, whereas the other two waves have all had at least one of each of the different Barbie body types. There is, however, a sneaky doll number 19 who is going to be tall. She is a Mattel Creations website exclusive, and you have to join their membership club. You sort of get a year's subscription to be able to access and purchase her. I'm sure you can guess that I have absolutely done that, and I am looking forward to receiving her. She's not out until mid-April, so we've got a little bit of time before we get to see her. She does have more than one outfit, so we can play a bit of mixing and matching when we get her. But until then, we will keep having a look at this section of Wave 3. Moving on to the Kens, we have doll number 17. He's on a standard made-to-move Ken body. His face sculpt is Brandon. His first time we've had an Asian-looking Ken doll for the Signature Looks series, so it's nice to have a bit of variety there. He has brown eyes and this sort of dusty pink lip colour. His hair is black and it's flocked, and he's got this parting that goes on here. Personally, I prefer the more natural hair. I'm not a big fan of Kens with sculpted hair, so it always pleases me the more Kens that are available that have, like I said, sort of textured hair, because I just think if Barbie has naturalistic looking hair, so should Ken. I don't like him having sort of plastic hair. By way of clothing, he has this long purple tank top and pink trousers. Now, the trousers do a Velcro in the back, but the top, it's just loose enough so it doesn't have any Velcro. He has white trainers that have a bit of Ken branding. I've definitely seen these shoes before, possibly in Wave 1, but I'm not 100% sure, but they do seem like a repeat of shoes. I personally really like that they've done this short-haired version. The previous Ken dolls have all had rooted hair, although some of them have had like shaved sides which have been flocked, but it's just nice to know that there's sort of options for doing the sort of shorter hairstyle. Finally, doll number 18. Now this Ken has a buff body type, which is the first time they've done a different made-to-move body type for Ken in this looks range, and I think possibly it's the first time there's been a buff body type that Barbie have done for Ken, but I may be wrong on that. I think there's also a slim body type for Ken that they do in fashionista dolls, so it might be interesting if they were to do another wave of looks dolls, whether they will include that sculpt for a made-to-move Ken. He has the Tate face sculpt. His eyes are brown, and he's got quite a sort of nude colour lip, and he's got this painted on beard. His hair is rooted on top, and then it's flocked round the sides and back. He is wearing a t-shirt of yellow and orange and has some royal blue shorts. Both items are velcroed in the back. He has these powder blue trainers, which there's quite a lot of detail on them, which I think is nice. Although I am wondering, are his feet bigger than a regular Ken? Because I know the tall Barbies and the curvy Barbies' feet are bigger, so let's just check that out. Fortunately, as you can see, they are bigger, which now means that I have only one pair of shoes that's going to fit him, which is disappointing. I mean, I perfectly understand that they do need to proportion his feet to match his body. It does just mean I am a bit limited for shoe choices now. As part of this new body sculpt, he has curled hands so they could hold stuff. And here's the other Ken's hand just as comparison. I think it's really nice that they've included a different body type for Ken. Like I said, I think this might be the first time we've had a different made-to-move body for Ken, so that's really exciting that they are looking into that, so it's not just Barbie who's got the different sort of shapes and sizes of body. Now, all of these dolls are made to move, which means they have quite a lot of articulation. So they've got movement at the head, at the shoulder, at the upper arm, at the elbow, and it's a double joint, so can bend quite well. Got the wrist, then also the chest, got at the hips, and the upper leg, at the knee, again another double joint there, and also at the ankle. Overall, I really love my new dolls. I know some people haven't been the biggest fan of Wave 3, but to be honest, I just like the Signature Looks dolls, so I think it was going to be hard for them to really displease me. Now, there are, of course, a few little points here and there, sort of negatives. For example, her knees are really discoloured compared to the rest of her legs, so that was pretty disappointing. She's going to have to wear some, like, long skirts or trousers. Another little niggle, I mean, I understand why the, like, buff Ken has broader feet, but I don't have any shoes that are going to fit him other than the ones he's wearing, so it's more awkward, but like I said, I understand why. It just is awkward for me that those are now his shoes, and his only shoes. The last thing, I guess, that was quite annoying is that for this doll and this doll, their outfits look like they could be two separate pieces, but they're actually one piece. I think that's the thing about the Signature Looks dolls. They've actually got some nice sort of like basic bits of clothing that you could sort of mix and match quite well with other items, and having them in one piece, like I would like that top, and I think it would have looked really nice with, like, say, some jeans or something, but I now don't have that option. So I just thought that was a little bit disappointing. Lastly, I obviously cannot leave without giving all of these dolls names. So let me introduce you to Jessica, to Connie, to Honey, to Madeline, to Lyle, and to Jake. Now, if you like watching as I was looking at my new Looks dolls, please do hit the thumbs up button, and if you're interested in seeing me opening more Barbies in the future, specifically that doll number 19 when she arrives, please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!